everyone, this is Daisy. Thank you for following me. And if you are new to my channel, well, thank you very much for subscribing. And I really hope that you enjoy the videos that I film. I don't film on a weekly basis. I just film, whenever I get a chance to. I have a full-time job, which is teaching. And so whenever I get a chance or whenever I have free time, then I can film these videos. So anyways, I wanted to do this video to share my new Foxy Fix. So I have a cheek sparrow, and it's just the black beauty, and it's the deluxe one. It has actually it's not the deluxe, it's just the black beauty. The deluxe comes with pockets. That's the difference. So anyways, moving on. So this is a Foxy Fix. It's the Babe Madison. That's what it is. It's a Madison in black, and I actually found this one on one of the Facebook groups, the Traveler's Notebook ones, and this is a number 4, which is equivalent to personal size. And so somebody was selling it, and I purchased it because I really liked it. I love black. I just, it's my color, and so anything black with Traveler's Notebook, I'm good, And so I found this one, and it's really pretty, so I have to zoom in a little or get closer. So it has a pink stitching, and it has a pink elastic, and I thought it was so pretty because it's all black and it just has pink. So I'm going to show you my setup for May. I already set it up. I added some new dashboards and stuff, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. And give it a thumbs up, like it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I also have a Instagram account where I post pictures of my weekly planning and other planner related items, so you can follow me there. So let's get started. Oh, let me show you this little clip right here, charm. It says once upon a time, and it goes with the theme that I have in my my dashboards, which you'll see right now. So this I found on Michael's, and I think it was like $2, and it came with another one that says like love story or something like that. I can't remember exactly. So inside I have a little picture of my husband. It just says happiness, and it's pink. On the back it's green. It's just a Project Life card, and it has a picture of my dogs and us, and then the front is a picture of my husband. And then on the back of that, I just have some stickers that I created using some Studio L2E, Miss Kim Creates, Sweet Stamp Shop. I used my zebra, my Mildliners, and I color coded, and then I just stamped on them, and that's how I made the stickers, so that I can use them in my my monthly. Okay, so the first dashboard, and before I get started with the dashboards, let me share that the papers that I use for my dashboards that you'll be seeing are digital papers. So if you go to Etsy and you look up digital papers, you will have all sorts of different shops and stuff. This particular design paper I got from a shop called Bloomsical, and I will link her shop in the information and stuff. So digital paper, which I just printed, and and I put in here, so that's what it is. All the papers that I have in here are from the same shop. So it's kind of like the theme for this digital paper set is called Enchanted. And as you can see, there's a little castle, there's a dragon, some flowers. It's just really pretty. So I thought it was perfect for May, because it's, May is flowers, and I didn't want to go all full, flowery. So I kind of wanted flowers, but then I found this set, and I just thought it was really pretty, and it kind of went with the pink. So that was the reasoning behind that. So anyways, my first insert is my brain dump insert. This is just a clear, just like a clear laminated sheet, and the back of it is this where I have my pen loop clip to it. So the first part is my brain dump. This is an insert. It's the grid insert from Annie Plans Printables, and this is my brain dump. So this is where I just write down, random thoughts that come to my head. And that's about it. So for the last one that I did was April 19th. It's just a bunch of stuff that I wrote down. Then here's the back of that laminated sheet, and it's one of those pen loops from the Happy Planner collection. And then I have my Coleto pen, and in this pen what I have is, let me zoom in. So these two right here, actually these two right here are 0.5, and these two right here are 0.4. So I actually have two different size ink leads, because sometimes I want to use the 0.5 and sometimes I want to use a thinner one, so I use a 0.4 one, and it only has 4 slots, so that's why I have that in there. Then I have, this is the inside, and it's 2 different sheets, so I just printed them, and then I just, you know, inserted the front and the back using the Foxy Fish did I say Foxy Fish? Sorry, Foxy Fix, you know, clear dashboards. So then here's the second one, and then here's the back of that one, which is really pretty. Then here, that's my second one. So my second dashboard, I have my monthly, and this is where I do my future planning. I color code. That's what their color labels are for. So I write down important information, things that I need to remember. You know, like this is all color coded here, and the reason I future plan here is because in my bullet journal, I don't really do a monthly layout. I do have a monthly log, but I use it for like a daily gratitude type thing. So this is where I do my actual monthly planning. And then I do have a future log in here too, but I use it for something else, just kind of to remind me. So I have it here, and I do my future planning here, but I also like to have like a little future log kind of layout in my bullet journal, which you'll see right now. So let's see, what else do I have? Okay, so then my monthly is here. This is an insert from Annie Plans Printables, and then this is a fold out that she had a while back listed. I think I read on her Facebook group that she might offer this as a freebie soon. So that's pretty cool for those of you who weren't able to get it. She's gonna offer it as a freebie, and if you haven't joined her Facebook group, it's Annie Plans Printables. Okay, so then the next thing I have in here is one of those Amazon zipper pouches, and it's a pocket. Is it a pocket? No, it's a personal size. And I just have in here I have stencils. These stencils are from scraptasticclub.com. That's the website where I got them from. And then the back I have Dear Lily stencils that I use a lot. So the weather ones. And then I have one with lines. These are the most used stencils that I use. Then here's my third dashboard, and here I have my bullet journal, and then here I have that I have a bullet journal, kind of like an outline, and it gives you and it says the parts of the bullet journal. So let me get closer. Sorry about the glare. So it's kind of like a little outline, and it explains the parts of the bullet journal. Here is my key, and I have it taped in with washi tape. So I can just open it up when I'm using it, and then so let me zoom in so you guys can see. So there's my key right here, and it just folds over. Here's my bullet journal. So if you, oops, sorry about that. Okay, sorry, I moved my my phone. So if you were able to see my last setup, I was using Annie Plans Printables, an insert as my bullet journal. I don't know if I mentioned last time that I was gonna get the Tomoe River Paper insert from Paper Penguin, but if I didn't, I did. I ordered some Tomoe River Paper inserts, actually 2 of them, from Paper Penguin Co. on Etsy, and I had it in my pocket traveler's notebook, and I really liked it, so I wanted to try it out in personal. And oh my god, I love the paper. I mean, the noise that it makes when you turn it, how thin it is, and it doesn't bulk up your traveler's notebook. It's fantastic. So here's my bullet journal, and I just wrote down April 2017 to blank, because I don't know how up to when I'm gonna use it, so or when I'm gonna finish. So here's my index. I did 2 pages for my index, and then here is my my future log. So I have May, June, July, August, September, and October. And this is where I'm just going to write down important things. So some of the stuff that I have in my monthly might come here, or this might be more like things that I really want to remember, or things that come up, you know. And then so you know, that's, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to use this, but I did want it here. So this is just a little clip that I got from Paper Scrolling. It's a shop on Etsy, which I'll link as well. Now, if you notice this little perfect months here, this is not my writing. I wish. This is my writing. So these are these fantastic stamps that I got from Atelier Dreams. I hope I'm saying it right. It's a stamp shop on Etsy, and she offers this stamp set, which is fantastic for those of you just like me who whose months cannot seem to come out correct at all. I did it freehand last time, and it was fine, you know, but I kind of like this clean look of it. So you get different the different months, so you know, starting at different days, and then you have the months on the side, and then you have a Sunday start and you have a Monday start, so whichever one you want to use. And I'll link her shop, but I'll link the actual product so that when you click on it, it takes you directly to the stamp set, because this is the lifesaver and it's a game changer for bullet journals, especially if you are not good at doing the monthly, you know, like designs, which I'm not. So anyways, so here's my weekly for April 24th through April 30th. This is my my weekly layout, and I kind of went with like vertical boxes type, and it's working for me. Sometimes I, you know, if I need to use daily, then I use daily. But if I know I don't have a lot of things to do, or you know, tasks and stuff, then there's no point in wasting a daily sheet for, you know, for like 3 or 4 items. And then in the bottom, I decided to use the bottom boxes for work related stuff, so that way I don't put it up here. Then that's that. Then here is my May month at a glance, and this one, like I said, I'm going to be using for daily gratitude. You know, one little thing that happened every day that I'm grateful for. And then here are my goals and my tasks, and then I just put like self, hubby, doggies, family, finances, health, and then other. It could be like work, social media, and that's pretty much it. That's my bullet journal. This is new, so that's why it's, you know, pretty blank, because I just got it. And then this, the cover for my bullet journal, this is the color that the insert is. It's just that brown craft paper. So this is another digital paper that I got. I printed on sticker paper and I just stuck it on. And this is also from the same shop, the Bloomsical Etsy shop. And this one, I believe, is it's either the Planner Girl or the Planner Girl, or like Boss Babe something. But I'll link it, so don't worry. I'll look at the name that it's called, the actual name of the paper, and then I'll provide that for you guys. So here in the back of that zipper pouch, I have my stickers that I made. Same shops that I use for the other ones. Same shops that I use for these, except for there's another stamp shop that I want to remember, Tiny Stamps, Big Plans. That's what it's called. So I'll provide the link. Last time I forgot to provide the link, and then I had to go back and edit that. So I'll make sure that this time I actually provide the link to the shop and not forget. And so they're just black and white, and then I like to insert it in my bullet journal, you know, for things that I want to really, you know, like stand out. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. It's not necessary because it's a bullet journal. So the point of the bullet journal is to keep it, you know, just like basic, functional. So here's the other dashboard that I have. Did I show you guys this? Oh yeah, so this is that dashboard. Then here's this other one. Here's the inside. It just has flowers. Here are my lists. And so I have skincare, date nights, favorite YouTube video, people, favorite YouTube for makeup, stuff, workout DVDs, a wish list, and then I just have extras, so whatever that I need, I can make a list of. Then here is the next dashboard, and here's the inside of that one. And then here I have this, this insert, let me go back. I forgot to mention that this insert is from Annie Plans Printables, and it's the list. That's what it's called. That's what that insert is called. And then here, going back to this one is a daily, it's just a daily blank grid one, undated, and she has it on her, she has it in her Etsy shop, and it's also Annie Plans Printables. It comes blank, so I just wrote down meals and fitness because this is where I'm going to be tracking my meals and my fitness. So I'm thinking that the top part's going to be for meals, and the bottom part I'm going to track down like fitness stuff. And that way it'll be like, and so it'll start Monday, and then this will be Tuesday. And sorry about the sirens. And that's how I'm going to be doing it. And then after that, what do I have? Okay, so then, okay, my next one is this one, this dashboard. And then here I have another insert from Annie Plans Printables. And I believe this is her daily, another daily undated. This one though is a little bit different because this one has the perpetual layout, and it has the numbers 1 through 31. And it's blank on the top, and I added this. It says May Scripture Writing Plan. Now, I found a May Scripture Writing Plan, and let me zoom in so you guys can see the website. So it's swtblessings.com. She has 2 different versions of the May Scripture Writing Plan, but I picked the one that was, I think it was like fear and anxiety, especially because this time around the year at work it starts getting really stressful, so I thought that was the perfect one. And so it gives you like a daily writing plan. And so what I did is I'm going to write down the verse that's scheduled for that day. And then on the actual page, so number 1 here, I wrote it again, and then I'm going to copy the verse that is assigned for that day. And that's what I'm going to continue to do all the way for the end of the month. And then the next one is my prayer journal. This one's just a blank one, and this is for specific prayers. If I'm having a difficult day, if someone's requesting a prayer, if I need to, it's just a prayer journal. Pretty much that's what it is. It's, if I need to pray about something specific, and if, I'm having a hard day, I need, just to connect with God, then this is my prayer journal. And then in the back of this, I have, in the back of my traveler's notebook, the last section is just this traveler's notebook, personal size. It's kind of like a ruler grid, just kind of like an insert, and a ruler. It's what it is. And it's supposed to help you so that when you're writing, you can put it underneath your page, and then, it helps to keep your paper, flat, and it's easier to write. I had one in my pocket traveler's notebook that I had, and it was fantastic, so I found it for personal size, and I bought it from Amazon, even though it says Taroko design, and it was actually purchased from Amazon. So I'll provide a link to that. And then in the back, all the way at the end, is my last Coleto pen. And these are the colors that I use the most. So myself, my husband, my dogs, and then family. And I do have another one with 4 colors that I use a lot as well, but I don't carry it in here. I carry it in a little pouch along with my Mildliners. See, that's what I use. I have a Cocoiro pen, and then I have all my Mildliner highlighters. And this is the other Coleto pen that only has 3 more colors. And that's it. That's all I have. So, that's pretty much what I carry. This little pouch, and then my traveler's notebook, and that's it. That's all I need. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.